Hi, I'm Brian Yampolsky.
And I'm Joe Ashton.
And we are the co-owners of Orion Mortgage, and this is the Inside Track. And today's topic is, we're going to tell you about the really great changes they finally made to the HARP program as of yesterday. What's the HARP program?
The HARP program is the Home Affordable Refinance Program that the government created. It's been in existence for a while. They created it to help people who are upside down still to be able to refinance their loans. The problem with the current HARP program is it has a cap as to how far you can be upside down. They've made some great changes, and we're going to take a few minutes here to tell you about who's eligible for this program, what the new changes are, what the time frame is for taking advantage of it, and why they came out with these changes. It's actually, in our opinion, the best thing we've seen in the industry in a long, long time.
That's right. It's going to help a lot of people refinance that couldn't before. Let me tell you who's eligible. Number one, your loan has to be owned by either Fannie Mae or Freddie Mac, so a conventional loan. Now, how do you know if your loan is owned by Fannie or Freddie? It's easy. Just simply give us a call or give us an email. We can look it up online in just a couple of minutes and tell you if your loan is owned by Fannie or Freddie. The second eligibility factor is your loan had to have been obtained on or before May 31st of 2009. If you got your loan after May 31st of 2009, you don't qualify for this program. And then lastly, and maybe most importantly, you can't have any late payments on your mortgage in the last 6 months. In addition to that, you can't have more than one mortgage late in the last 12 months. So those are the eligibility requirements.
The improvements that they've made to the program are, first and foremost, they've lifted the cap. It used to be that you could refinance your home up to 125% of its current value. Well, now they're saying there's no cap. You could be at 200% of the current value. You could be at 300%. So that's really, really good. The next thing is that they're going to try, in most cases, they're going to try to establish value based on an AVM, or an automated valuation model, which kind of gets rid of the need for an appraisal. So you don't have to pay for one or wait for one. So it's going to speed up the process. And they're also going to have lower fees for those people that are able to get into a shorter term mortgage, meaning drop down from a 30-year or whatever you've got left, 27 years, and maybe drop into a 20 or a 15-year. And we'll talk about why that's important at the end of the video.
You know, the most important thing that he just said is that loan-to-value cap is no longer gone. Mm-hmm. And there are a ton of people out there that want to refinance, but they just can't because the appraised value was too low. Now that's no longer going to be an issue.
Yeah, that's big.
All right, so let me give you the details on the time frames surrounding these enhancements to the refinance program. Yesterday, October 24th, is when the government came out with the announcement that they're doing this. The next step is November 15th. Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac are going to be giving instructions to all the lenders on how exactly this refinance program will roll out. And then after that, I think we both imagine there's going to be a ton of people that are going to start getting in line with their lenders trying to get into the refinance program, which means the most important thing that you can do right now is to start the process right now so that you're already in the flow. I think these refis are going to start closing in December and January, correct?
That's right, probably, and so I would try to get ahead of that curve if I could, and suggest that you do the same. Now, why are they doing this? Why have they made these changes? I think the spirit of this whole thing is that they want to encourage people to take advantage of the low rates that are available on the shorter term loans. So they're removing all the barriers to these 20-year and 15-year loans, and they're hoping that the payments will stay the same by getting a rate in the low threes, or maybe they'll go up slightly, but they'll still be affordable. And then once you're in one of these shorter term loans, the amount of principal that gets reduced every month is greatly, greatly enhanced. And the idea is, in a very short period of time, you're going to take your upside down loan and maybe get it right side up. The example that they've given us is on a $200,000 loan. If you did a new 30-year fixed at 4.5%, and the value of that property was now 160, but you have a loan of 200, it would take about 10 years to pay the principal down to 160. However, if you did a 20-year loan at 4.25, it would only take about 5.5 years. And if you did a 15-year loan in the threes, 3.75, I believe was their example, you're going to be paying that loan from $200,000 down to $160,000 in a little over 3 years. I think the goal is to help a lot of people get upside down, right side up.
Yeah, and stay in their homes. And this is one of the programs from the government that we actually have some faith in it actually helping people.
Yeah, it really could be good.
So really, we can't encourage you enough. give us a call to get the process started early, meaning now, before the long lines start forming. One other question that we've been asked a lot is, if you have an FHA or a VA loan, can you take advantage of this? No. Remember back at the beginning of this video we said it has to be a loan that's owned by Fannie Mae or Freddie Mac. But if you do have an FHA or a VA loan, there are other refinance options like the Streamline Refinance that you might be able to take advantage of too. The Streamline Refi for FHA doesn't require an appraisal all the time.
That's it. Give us a call.
Give us a call at the number on the screen or shoot us an email. And as always, thanks for listening.